making every effort to get noticed in a big market.
Gotta keep at it, gotta keep at it. People want to understand. They're happy when they discover it. But then keeping them is also a challenge.
This Quebec liquor producer says the U.S. booze ban set in place by the province last year gave consumers a chance to get to know their products. The raspberry-infused vodka, an alternative to the popular Sour Puss, made by the Phillips Distilling Company based in Minnesota. But since the end of 2025, Sour Puss is back on Quebec shelves. That's because the American company moved part of its production to Montreal. It says 98% of the product sales were made in Canada.
It was something that people fell back on before when Sour Puss left. So they were interested in our vodka. So we felt a little boost, a wee bit boost, but then when they came back, people jumped back on their brands, and it's like, it's habits.
In Quebec City, the Stadaconé Distillery also welcomed the boycott on American products. A few months before it went into effect, the company launched a new product to also compete with Sour Puss. The company's president says sales vastly exceeded projections, reaching more than 100,000 bottles in 2025. But since Sour Puss returned to the SAQ, sales of the product dropped by 25%.
And one of the main reasons why we lost some sales is that there are a few SAQs which are called SAQ Express. So when the Sour Puss came back, they only had one space for that type of product. So because Sour Puss was selling a little bit more, they just put back Sour Puss.
Allard says while some customers did go back to the well-established Sour Puss, its absence of several months from the Quebec market gave his company a chance to reach new customers and keep many of them. He disagrees with allowing companies that move part of the production here to return to the shelves.
We're losing because obviously if an American product starts to be bottled here, most of the profit goes to the U.S.
Proximo Spirits, based in New Jersey, also moved part of its production of the Kraken Spice rum to Montreal. The SAQ says those were the only two companies to have set up production in Quebec. And because the majority of their product is now made here, they were allowed to return to SAQ shelves.
We consider that those products coming back here, producing here in Quebec and creating jobs and is a plus value to the economy.
Despite assurances from the Quebec Premier that the alcohol ban will remain in place here, even if lifted by the federal government, this producer believes the province should do more to help, including reducing the province's cut.
People tend to think that right now we really thrived because it wasn't there, but it's not true. It was still a fight for us.